with Dayton.
He's from the Miami area, nothing but class.
Baba Miller with the steal. Big fella. Hammers it home.
Now, Florida Atlantic has been doing a pretty good job defensively, handling the spacing and the cuts of Dayton. That time they didn't, and they gave up a layup.
Miller able to beat the trap and find Walker. FAU 1-1 and lost one at Fort Worth. They beat Charlotte by 5. Golly, you can't even take a break.
The floor extremely well for a big, so he can do a good job of rim running.
They go 6'11", 7 foot inside. There's 6'11". Baba Miller on the lob. And he eases it home from his career high.
At some point, you got to make him put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket.
It's the most threes made against FAU by an individual all season. Baba Miller answers. FAU 5 of 11 from distance. Baba Miller gets in the Tandy after the ball fake. Another missed layup for FAU. Baba Miller converts with 34.
We were moving the schedule along, at least for the first half. Walker off the window. Whoa! Baba Miller goes up and
in a very competitive league in a very winning situation. So he's, I think, done a very, very good job with this ball club.
FAU in white, Charlotte in green. And here is Leland Walker.
Spacing of the floor for FAU is important because they like the slice, they like to roll their bigs.
And you just said it. And
the coach has a great player in Yaxel
Lindenborg.
I mean, so, and Ron Hunter has done a really good job with this young Tulane team.
Miller, no one. Thomas goes against Moretti. It's blocked by Carroll and into the hands of Glenn. 5 blocks now for FAU in this contest. Carroll. Triple team comes down and they leave Miller open for the cut and dunk.
He's a good three-point shooter. He just didn't have his feet set. A turnover.
Walker's got it. Feeds the cutter, Miller.
Against the way you're playing or a person, and right there, he really wanted to go into Rosado. He thought that he had an advantage there.
9 for Rosado. Trying to get a steal. Blankensitis out to Miller. Miller's going to pop up a 3. It's good. Baba Miller.
Coming up on 5.5 to go in this first half. Florida Atlantic trying to solidify the 5 seed. Miller out of the corner for 3. Baba Miller. Baba Miller. Kick out. Evans open for 3. Still can't break the seal. Carroll feeds Baba, who elevates and dominates.
Absolutely. It's a pressure relief when you're able to throw it up top to your bigger guys and let them initiate the offense, let them handle it. Makes it a lot easier for your guards.
Miller with and Salvungo seeing his first action this afternoon. Florida Atlantic able to break pressure. Up 56-33 with under 14.5 to go. Baba Miller. A little short jumper rattles in. 10 points for Baba. 9th rebound for Miller. Trey Carroll also has 9. So your bigs doing what your bigs are supposed to do.
Absolutely, and they're controlling the rebounding battle here throughout the whole game.
Caleb Glenn. 10 on the shot clock. Tandy with a lob. Baba Miller lays it in. Unselfish by fans screaming to shoot it. Johnson way short. On the rebound, Baba Miller got it from Vanderpool for the lay-in.
Yeah, the big fella right there just throwing his weight around, and that's what you want to see. Be able to punish him, get a good seal on the inside. Oh, Oak Hill Academy alum right there. One of my fellow alums right there in the big fella.
We got to give that shout out.
Ah, you know it. Warrior for life, baby.
Baba Miller has that size advantage, so he's going to back down the smaller defender. Puts it up off the glass. It could have been a foul.
Stop pressuring the guard so much, and let's try to contract our defense a little bit more and see if FAU can make shots from the outside.
Here's one of those bigs, Baba Miller. But when he gets in that close,
UAB sticking with this zone, another version of amoeba defense. You see how they matched up top. Somebody will be at the free throw line as you see Butter there.
backside, throwing the lob and on a far wing. Instead, it's Ezeguero going to work, and it's swatted by Miller. Party. FAU with numbers. It's a 5-on-4 if they want to take advantage. Ezeguero now back in the play. Miller backing down his man. Ooh, that is
in the bracket going to your conference. Can you make a run? That's what both of these teams want to do. Talked about it. They got the personnel to make a run and win a couple games in the tournament.
Florida Atlantic possession to get things started here today from Tampa. Here's Leland Walker. Gets it out to the outside. Baba Miller for three, and he drains it.
Roadblock with 5 wins in a row for the last couple weeks. So a team that was looking like they had turned the corner here late in the season.
Well, you said it. Then they ran into Wichita State, Memphis, and North Texas. So obviously some very good teams right there. Lost to Wichita State by 7. Now in Kansas, right? I mean, like, hey, everybody said, what's going on here? What's your take on it all, Sean?
Yeah, well, Houston's just been impressive. The way that they defend, and they've maybe have their best scoring team under Calvin Sampson as well. So that's a dangerous team in the tournament. In Kansas, not what you expect in the Big 12 right now, but believe me, Bill Self can turn it around and push the right buttons come March.
3-pointer for Miller.
And attack the basket. That's what he can do. Put the ball on the deck. Capable from the outside, but he's at his best, and he can get all the way to the rim. Good finish that time from Knox. High percentage look, as mentioned, made one of their last 13 field goals to close out the half, so get a good look there on your first possession.
Yeah, they needed that, and now Miller.
The mid-range jumper.
Stroud blocked by Boykatitis. And Evans to Miller, to Glenn, back to Miller.
Get to the front of the rim, because once he gets to the front of the rim, he really is a force.
27 points 2 games ago against Tulsa, and one of the more dominant performances we've seen in the American.
The other thing with Florida Atlantic, they've got 4 guys on the perimeter that can all handle the basketball. There you see Baba Miller doing that.
Yeah, when you got a guy with 6'11" frame with guard handles, come on now. 5 on the shot clock. This is not what the Owls do well late in the shot clock. Trey Carroll had to force that up, and the follow is put in by.
So his talent is certainly there.
Grew up playing guard and then grew into this post player.
Type of ball screen with Baba Miller to try to get to the rim and create some separation.
In the hands of Nico Moretti. Here's Miller. Harassed. But gets it to go. Baba Miller finishing the first half strong.
He's had a night now.
Baba throwing it down.
Culture is, what you do all the time while your players are watching and everything, and what you allow and what you don't allow. And in that Auburn culture, family is really important.
Kill the Vision 2020. Entertaining watch. But I think we saw it tonight. This group is fun to watch because they win. And they do highlight things, but at their own pace, at their own tempo. They've been in control here tonight. Baba Miller letting it fly from deep. He's got 15 points.
made 3 in this game on 6 attempts.
And we talked about the 4th best three-point shooting team as far as percentages in the country, and they struggled here out the gate.
Miller goes right over the top of Jourdain.
Comfortable and confident in attacking this pressure.
Miller from down
offensively and just relied on their defense to get them going. Dame Danger picked up the offensive load and put it on his back and carried this group until the others arrived. And P.J. Haggerty's chipped in. Tyrese Hunter, the offense of the Memphis Tigers, just settled down. And
Miller somehow got it and took it with 2 hands.
Good. Only 3 and 6 over the last 2 games scoring. He shoots more than 50%. last year, coming in just shy of that.
But Graves knocking down another one from deep. Huge for Charlotte.
They did not shoot it well the first time these teams played back in early January. And that was a key for Aaron Third. To Walker. Step back deep two. Touched every part of the rim, and there's Bob Miller.
Have that, then a live ball turnover that gives them numbers going the other way.
Final 4 minutes and change of the first half, tied at 33. Miller step back, puts it down from downtown. First half, but cooled from distance at the end.
Tandy with the mismatch.
Pitch out to Miller. Bang from downtown.
Little things matter. That matters. So 6-3 Tulsa. Still a good start offensively overall for the Golden Hurricane. Lob, Walker to Baba Miller. The freshman of the year to Memphis. But he told his team at practice yesterday, we have to keep pushing. We are right there. Miller on the drive this time, man. At 6.
Better defensively, I think, than he is offensively.
Barnes, good look, shot ready this time, and off target.
He's feeling it.
Miller guarded by the smaller McWright. Now Miller, he can step out and hit it, and he does. Baba. Carroll under 10 to shoot. Against the bigger Schmeichel. Too strong with it. Loose ball, Miller has it. And Baba Miller uses glass. McWright taking the baseline. Couldn't hit.
One thing Tulsa's going to look at in their film session after this game is over is mismatches. Jared Garcia has been isolated multiple times with smaller defenders and never saw the ball.
Garcia hasn't scored. Willis hasn't scored. Baba Miller has scored, and now he trains a 3.
Shot right there, 6'11", outstretched. DeJuan Odom knocking it down.
Miller, how about another 3? Give it to him.
Under John. John is doing all the right things developing this team right now.
Off the steal, FAU running again. Miller throws it down.